Yo, Joe, everybody, how's it going? It's Jason here, the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast, coming at you with a brand new Unbox with Me video. How's everybody doing? Be sure to get over there in the comments. I love it. You guys rule. You're already there waiting. Oh, look at you guys. You're amazing. We got Elgin from the show. Yo, Joe, to you. I totally didn't even realize it till at yesterday's stream. Tiffany was like, "Hey, what are you even doing?" I was like, I did forget to, it had been 2 weeks since I did last night's and I was off my game. So yo, Joe, to you, Elgin, I remembered this time. We got saying hi to the chat there. We got Jimmy Lee Dalton, all the way from Seattle area, ready for today's treasure. Thanks, Jimmy. Thanks for tuning in. Elgin says he can't jump on, but he will be in the chat. That's good. Keep them chatters chatting, Elgin. You got it. And then we got John over here, figuratively speaking. Thanks for being here, guys. And they're all saying hi. Like I'm still remembering everybody's name, so thank you, Elgin, for putting it in there. I thought it was John, but there's so many Johns. Usually got another John. Hey, so I was and we got a Jimmy Dalton. Hey. He's probably had to set his guitar down for 2 seconds so he could join us today. Just as I'm logging on here, I noticed it yesterday, but I noticed normally we kind of simulcast this to Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, but now it says a premium account on X, parentheses Twitter, is required to create live broadcasts on their platform. Please upgrade to a premium subscription on X or stream to a different destination. Oh. Okay, well, yeah, so probably won't do that. I guess I haven't looked into what a premium account on X costs, but I already know that we're not going to do that. Because, I mean, Patreon's great, but it's not helping that much. Speaking of, right up there, patreon.com/cracktasticplastic if you want to help the show out. Help us get that X premium account. Because I knew we definitely had views over there on Twitter. And, you know, our Twitter's growing. Am I even supposed to say that anymore? I don't know. X is growing, and it slowly, not as fast as Insta and all that. But anyway, so today, that's right. You're here. You know it's going to happen. We're going to unbox a toy. And if you watching right now and you want to join me and you have a toy sitting right over there next to you and you're like, I want to open that thing and I want other people to see it, you can do that. Down below in the description, you can see how you can get a hold of me and I'll send you a link and you can join me. Pretty cool. I think Jimmy's scrounging around right now. He's like, what? Open it? I don't know. Everybody's saying hi. That's so great. So freaking great. Today's question. Let's see. Well, how particular do you get in your displays? I'm asking because, like, as you see behind me, and it's only Transformers here, and you know that, but I have them separated by a toy line, basically. That's just behind me. Over here in front of me is another. Everywhere they're separated by toy lines. But I didn't know, how particular do you get? Do you mix toy lines? Which one's less dirty? I don't want to get kicked off YouTube. Do you mix toy lines? Do you get super particular? Do you put good guys together, bad guys together? How particular do you get? Or is it just free for all, man? Free for all. Speaking of those Johns, JT976 Evil over here on YouTube says, "You going to surprise everybody today and not show a Transformer?" I could. I'm not going to, but I could. One of these days. I have. Yeah, it's not. I have something within reach. It's not even something I can unbox. It's not necessarily a Transformer. I just got this guy in the other day. I won't open it, but that's not a Transformer, right? It's a Ghostbuster. It's actually just these Jada toys. They're just a figure, you know. It doesn't transform. It doesn't do anything. It's just a semi cab. So does that count? It's still a Transformer. Oh, Miss Tiffany, why you got to call me out like that? It's a Ghostbuster semi. Elgin says he has his turtles fighting some bad guys. And turtle bad guys or any bad guys? Like your bad wrestlers, your bad he-men? Let's see. John says, man, a leopard doesn't change his spots, I guess. That's right. I do. I have other... I don't. Okay. Hey, Elgin says hi to Tiffany. Jimmy says, need to keep some sort of consistency, but sometimes mix a robot or two with something. He has a Godzilla and a cactus together. That's cool. That's cool. I actually I did get these a while back around Christmas time for like scale and perspective, little trees. If I ever do a diorama or something. Anyway, little mini tree. Come on, focus, you suck. Yeah, there we go. Just little trees. I'll probably put them like next to Unicron and stuff, but Elgin says the Foot Clan. That's who he has his turtles fighting. Those are good people to be fighting. But yeah, just wondering, because when Transformers came out with this legacy line, they basically redid a bunch of old characters. And when it first came out, I started putting the new version in with the old version. And so like there's some Beast Wars. When the Beast Wars come out, I'd stick some Beast Wars in there, and so on. I was like, I started to for a second, and then I don't know. My Ghostbusters are fighting ghosts, says Elgin. You can't see it. You don't know. Oh, wait, no, you do have the little guys. And Jimmy says, need some train transformers for those trees. I do kind of wish. I mean, I have some, but not. I kind of wished I got in on the new Masterpiece train bots or the new Raiden, just because everybody kind of hates it, and so it makes me like it even more. But anyway, that's right. If you want to join me today, I didn't even say today's Monday, July 22nd. Unbox a toy, and if you can't, and if you don't, that's fine. We'll still get one today. That's fine. I'm loving all these comments, though. This is awesome. You guys rule. I see some people put like colors together or like characters. For example, I know Spooty is working on his new display. You'll see it in the back of the episodes, and he's putting like an Optimus Prime section together. So that's all the mixing and matching. Is that something? Yeah. Anyway, let's see here. You guys picking up anything new lately? Elgin says his Rulers of the Sun are all together. That's nice. And that's a great set to have together for sure. Now that you kind of have them all, I bet that feels good to have them all together. Well, we'll keep answering this as we unbox. So they're coming in, so I just got to get these out there. This is a new Transformers Legacy United figure, a deluxe class. It's from the line of Cybertron. They call it the Armada. There was a trilogy, the Energon, there's Armada, Energon, and Cybertron. And I think it was 2005, the original one of this came out. So almost 20 years ago, which is crazy. I hate doing that year math. So like, yeah, it's just baffling how time is flying. But I was really excited for this guy because I do have the original, and I brought him up here so you can see. We'll compare them together. And we're talking about Cybertron Universe Hotshot. Gonna be unboxing this fast car today. Okay, focus. You can do it. You son of a... Yeah, fast car from Cybertron. We'll look at this side. Here he is, full robot, and a little close-up on his face. Looking good. We got the 40th anniversary United artwork on that side, and here he is on the back. Looking good. I'm super excited that they haven't really been keeping up with all the gimmicks, and I get it, for safety regulations and things. We know that the Planet Key doesn't do anything anymore, but they still include a version of it. I'll show you on the original that in the Cybertron universe, they had this little key. You'd like plug it in and it would unlock a feature, but it's really cool. He comes with, look at this, a real projectile. This is kind of not normal these days. We'll see if it actually shoots out, but it looks like it's got a little pew, 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 pew. We'll see. His original has one too. Yeah, let's get her open. Oh, I forgot to get over the comments. Elgin says, finally shipped my BBS pile of loot. Do you guys, like Elgin, wait to the 89th day to ship that sucker? I swear it's every time. It's every time. It's pretty funny. Oh yeah, of course. Miss Tiffany says, ooh, I like fast cars. You would love this car. He is so fast. But too bad you just got a new car, so you can't have this one. We got Frankenstein. Welcome. I'm not buying any Hasbro for a while. I'm not happy with them. Well, that's a fair stance, Frankenstein. I just want to make sure I say that right. Well, I'm curious, without getting into a giant internet fist fight. I'm just kidding. I don't. If you don't like me, you don't like them. That's fine. But I'm curious what you're not happy about, because I probably agree with you anyway. Nothing else in the box. We got our paper junk as always. Instructions we won't use. Try not to use. And here he is, tied down in his box. We got this little, I won't say glory hole, so I didn't say that. So you don't have to worry about that. But it lets us know there's a secret package of goodies taped in there. Jimmy says, just made Stacy laugh. Hi, Stacy, if you're watching too. Gosh, I miss you guys. Elgin says he had 2 days left. See? Oh, so you're getting better. It was 89, so now it's 88 days. Hey, Frankenstein. Hey, Elgin. Thank you. John says, I always wait as late as possible to ship my pile of loot. I do too. Unless it's like something big that I just cannot wait for. But yeah, it happens. I should be bopping this guy while you guys are chatting. Yep. Pile of loot. It's a great thing. I wish all places kind of did that, but well, and to have that flat $4, it's amazing. It's part of the shipping. And now, if you know, the Hasbro Pulse went up to like $10 or $11 per shipment, which you're like, are you freaking kidding me? Which makes the membership more valuable because, goodness, if I was paying Pulse shipping, let's open this little secret surprise here up. Oh, freaking sign commented. He says, I'm a big collector too. I have 3,756 Transformers, and I'm not happy with the holes and how the last 20 I did revies on all had something fall off right out of the box. Oh no! I assume you meant reviews. I can't read either. Yeah, that's, you mean like just like the hollowness and the, so in the package here we got his little missile gun shooter. I think they call it a cannon. I have the old, I call it a grenade rifle. And then this little new planet key, which we'll look at closer. I still love this. A little touch they don't have to do, but they do it. This printed tissue paper. I hear you, man. I'm curious if you freaking sign. If you where do you log your Transformers? You have a database you made your own, or I started using schmacks.com. I really like it a lot. I'm not that far. I just went over 1,700 Transformers, so I got a ways to go. Well, okay, let me get this. Oh, yeah, autocorrect is telling. Let's say it's, yeah. No worries, man. No worries. Let's see here. I'm gonna put his planet key from the speed planet. Yep, they still got that little. It's hard to. Gosh, even. What is? I know you can focus. Well, anyway, there's a little speed-looking symbol on there, and it's kind of on the back here. There's a little spot where it kind of went before, so just kind of stick it in there. That's kind of goes in his back, and then I'll put his little. Put his little missile in his hand here. All right, he looks pretty cool. Pretty cool. Frankenstein says, just packed them up and counted. And I counted all my combiners as one. So I do not have a lot more. So I do have a lot more. I know that's always been like a, on those programs or things, you're like, you got, oh, it comes as a 4-pack or a combiner and it only counts as one. You're like, I want a bigger number. Ooh, we got a good question here from Tia. Says, what are your top 3 favorites in your collection? I am going to think about that. Well, I'll show you this guy a little closer. So he looks like he was sleeping there. Pretty cool little face on there. Some pretty good detail. Oh, it darkened up a bit. But this blue and red is great with those little pops of yellow. I'm glad they kept this translucent yellow too. He still kind of has his little coat tail, which is reminiscent of his original version. And then you'll see these, gosh dang, these little gold wings here. That's kind of I'm not let down, but it's just definitely not as fancy as the original fella. All the great and for the record, that that doesn't shoot off. That doesn't come out. That's just for show. Maybe that's good because we're all missing those missiles now. But yeah, all great articulation as ever. Everything is just new and great, and ankle tilt, all the things you want. Pretty dang cool. Here's let me we'll stand up there. And here he is next to the original. So it's a little shorter. I'd say it's about like that. Gosh dang, his head went back again. So we'll see if we get this thing to focus. Nope, maybe not. Yeah. So yeah, he's got the same blue eyes, the same good face. The original's got a little that clear gold or clear yellow for his visor, where the new one doesn't. Yeah, you see these wings back here. It's part of the thing we lost with this little yellow. I mean, he's kind of still got little wings that pop up there, but it's not quite the same. But that's cool. He's got the same, grenade launcher. The colors are pretty close, that blue and that yellow and gold. He looks a lot, they did a lot of the same. He's very close. I don't know if I missed this big Autobot symbol, but it's there on his shoulder. Yeah, a lot of similarities. You can see this. So this is the planet key of the old one. I think those little wings hide in there, and then it releases those out, those wings. It's one of the neat little features. But again, that same little tail that just hangs down there. But yeah, that's the original. Very, very close. Very, very closely inspired and faithful. Pretty cool. Hot shot. Oh, let's see. I'll get back to you, T, I promise. Ryan over on Facebook. Oh, Tia was on Facebook too. Ryan says, are you going to meet Colin and Walker next month in Chicago? Well, I've looked at it, but man, it's just so pricey. I got, all right. I read ahead. Sorry. I got at TF Con a couple Octobers ago. Peter Cullen was there. Got to see him there. A buddy of mine, many cons ago, picked up his autograph for me. So it was just nice to be around him, get to see his panel and stuff. Welker, man, that'd be great too. I know Tiffany and I just went to that back in the theater thing where they redid episode 1, and just seeing them together is amazing. So I'll have to look into it. And Chicago's not that far away. Are you going, Ryan? Elgin says, when does it transform into a Motu figure? I'm sorry, Elgin, it does not. Just a fast car. Frankenstein answers the question. Mine is Robot Paradise Soundwave and New Age Omega Supreme and Hasbro Pulse Unicron. Those are 3 very good ones. Very, very good ones. I've got 2 in my head. Frankenstein goes on to say, I have to go, but if you ever want to go live together one day, all my contact info is in my descriptions. I'll add you. Sounds good. Awesome. Yay, new Transformer friends. That's so great. Oh, man. Well, if Ryan's going, Tiff says, Chicago sounds fun. I knew you were going to say that. Well, we might have to look that up and see what we can work out. Of course, Tiffany. All right. Yeah. Cybertron hotshot. So yeah, this was back to that question. It was like, like I could see these two together on the shelf, right? And the only weird part about this legacy toy line, I have them on a couple shelves over here, and it's like nothing really goes together. I kind of group them together when they have their different toy lines, but I don't know what I don't know that I love it. When I have, God, he looks pretty good. I love having all the toy lines in their own, together. The OCD-ness of it is pretty important. So that's what kept me from putting the new guy on the old guy's shelf. But this legacy line of all these hodgepodge of all these different kinds makes it weird. Really makes it weird. Later, Frankenstein, says Elgin. Heck yeah. What is it? Miss Tiffany says. I'll make it happen. Of course she can. I'm not telling you. Jimmy says, yeah, that is killer. Agreed. Well, let me get back. I'll my two easy answers. My top 3 favorites in my collection. I probably have to go because this one's my if everybody's safe and the house is on fire and you can only grab one, I figure this one has to be on this list of my top 3 favorites, and that would be the MPO1 Optimus that my mom got me and Spooty. We each got one for Christmas that year they came out. And so it's means a lot to me. Mom never she got us all these toys when we were kids, but as we grew up, that was much later. I can't remember. Was that 2007? That we were grown up kids by then, obviously still playing with toys. So mom knew, I don't know what got into her. It was a complete shock when she got us those. So we each got one. So that MPO1 Optimus Prime, it's the biggest centerpiece of the mantle in there. It's important to me. I would always say that this guy right here, G1 Starscream, he means a lot to me. He's my favorite character. No, like every single one of these toys are tiny time machines for me. So, I literally just have to touch this toy and it's just time machine back to being a kid. And especially, these behind me, the G1 stuff, it'll take me back to 84 like nothing. It's so great. It just blows my mind how that happens. It's just crazy. So, and Starscream has just been my favorite character the whole time. I never knew why. He's just a little shit. And, but he's interesting, the most interesting, I thought. But so he's been my favorite. So when I hold that toy, it means everything. And I was gonna say this brand new toy I got is my new favorite, but I literally just opened him the other day and I'm like, I don't know if you should get into the top 3 so far, but I'll say the other probably most important toy in my collection is, you can't quite see it, but it's the very first alternators toy, smokescreen. Alternators is like 1/24 scale, so they're bigger and they're exact to scale as a car, inside and out of the interior of the car. Completely exact cars. And they use this racing sticker design deco for this smoke screen. And when I got him, that's the toy that got me back into collecting. We, a lot of us collectors, we get to our teenage years and we go to college and we think about girls and we stop playing with toys. And I think a lot of us go through that. Some of us don't. They're called the lucky ones. But no, but when I was coming back, I can't remember when that was either, 2001, 7, in there somewhere, 2000s. That was the toy that got me back in because it's so complicated. It's like the first masterpiece, really. The alternators, that first smoke screen, and I've since completed all those. You can see some of them right there, but they're really amazing. And that first smoke screen, that first alternators toy was instrumental in getting me back into toys and shaping my adulthood for better or worse. I know that. So those I'd say would be my three. The MPO one my mom got me, the G1 Starscream, and the alternators smokescreen. Evening, everyone. Hey, my buddies Customs. Thanks for tuning in. Man, got a great crowd tonight. We were just talking about how particular do you get in your displays? How crazy does it get? Oh, I missed some. Shockwave has to be his favorite. My buddies Customs. Shockwave is so amazing. We got a hello bud there, and we got my buddy's Customs back. He says Motu does the same to me. I can touch a He-Man figure and smell my grandma's hot summer carpet, and me and my sister sitting there playing all day at her house. Dude, like, how does it do that? It really does. Okay, so I'm just happy to hear someone else that can verify this time machine. These toys are time machines, and toys are better than girls. But my girlfriend Tiffany, she said we can be equal as long as the toys aren't better. We can be equal, but she can't. Toys can't be more than she'll be fine with equal. I'm like, that's an awesome girlfriend. But yeah, with you, Jimmy. Oh man, good comments, everybody. Well, okay. Well, in the future, though, if you want to join me and unbox a toy with me, you're more than welcome to. You can anytime. It's pretty casual over here. Just in the description below, you'll find my way to get a hold of me. And if there's a better way, let me know. I know not everybody does Facebook Messenger, but yeah, just get with message me on there, and I'll send you a link, and you can unbox with me. My buddy's Customs over on YouTube says, when I first got my Origins He-Man, I legit cried. Oh man, I had not held a He-Man figure in 30 years, and all those good memories hit me at once, and I got overwhelmed, dude. Oh man, I feel you, man. Elgin says, hey. Oh, completely, man, completely. We had He-Man too, Spooty and I, but when Elgin started bringing the Origins, I mean, I remember the weekend that those came out, we were all like we're like, let's get in the van and go to Walmart, let's get those. And I just, from day one, those Origins is like, they're as faithful as can be, and they're even better, maybe. I think it's okay to say that, but oh my gosh, they're amazing. And to have gone 30, oh my gosh, and then be flooded with all that had to be just amazing. So I'm guessing you have all of the Origins now. Yes. Jimmy says, wow, that is awesome. He loves He-Man too. That's because Jimmy is a He-Man. Hey, everybody. Oh, what a great feeling. What a great feeling. When they had just re-released last year or a couple Januaries ago, they redid the G1 Starscream. He was the first one out in the movie accurate, the animation accurate colors. G1 toy and man, I was just like, clear my schedule. We're gonna just sit down in a nice quiet room and just unbox this thing, and to unbox a G1 toy, get those feelings again. Oh my gosh. My buddy says, my sister found He-Man randomly going down the toy aisle and bought it for you, and And I said I was only going to get 5 figures. I'm 106 deep now at Origins. Yes. Hot dang. Oh, man. Now Elgin's like, but maybe I should count mine. Should I count them? I need to count them. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, dude. They're so freaking amazing. This whole 3-year run, is it now, Elgin, with Origins? Probably going on 4. It's like we've all been so jealous of this Origins line. It's been so great. It's been so great. He says, my buddy says, I wanted He-Man, Skeletor, Battlecat, Trapjaw, and Evelyn. What? Since 2019? It's been that long? 5 years. It's been going on. Holy crapola. What a toy line, though. It is. I mean, it should win awards. Is that a thing? Just the most faithful and amazing line. We're so jealous. I mean, I know Elgin, just on this newest episode, he's bringing like some of his latest wave 13, 14, 15 of Origins, and it's like, okay, you're reaching a little, not that you're reaching, but you're really digging into the obscure characters and things and pulling stuff out of comic books and just having a blast with it. And so jealous. It's just so deep. It's amazing. I'm so jealous of you, Origins fellas. Yet, maybe not, because that's just, there's so many. I guess when you're saying a wave's only 4 or 5 figures, that's not terrible. Jimmy says, He-Man, the movie is a classic. It's no Cabin Boy, but good watch. Yeah, Jimmy's been campaigning for Cabin Boy for so long. My buddy's Custom says, yeah, I'm missing a lot of earlier con exclusives and whatnot, but I got the majority of the main characters. Heck yes. So awesome. I can't wait to hear how many Elgin's gonna have. And so I assume you have all the vehicles too, because they're amazing too. They keep improving those, and you know he's got the Eternia behind him. The thing we never thought would ever happen happened, and oh my gosh, just it's so great. So I'm so happy for you. I know I'm just rambling, but it's fun hearing from you guys. Oh, all right. Well, yeah, don't forget, if you want to help support the channel, support the podcast, we really love you guys listening and hitting like on all these videos and putting in the time and leaving the comments and just chatting with us anywhere you can. We freaking love it. Oh, my buddy says, and now I'm fully in the Turtles of Grayskull line. As a kid, I used to cross over my Motu and TMNT figures all the time. Castle Grayskull was my turtle lair, and the turtle van was my attack track. But well, of course, because we were all coming out about the same time. We didn't care when we were kids. Everybody fought everybody. I see that when I go, when I watch Elgin and his boy play, they're just like, whatever's in reach, you're getting it. And he completely agrees, because I know he's just all in on the Turtles of Grayskull. And it's such a cool line. I wished I'd started it. I know it's not too late, but it's just, they're just beautiful. But I probably wouldn't open them, because I don't know. I don't play with them like you guys do, but I appreciate the holy heck out of them. That's such a great line. Well, Jimmy, you should try it. I know you got a big house. He says, I wish I could just have a house dedicated to just toys. Well, what are you doing? In the basement, you got all them amps and guitars. Just get rid of those and just start putting in shelves. Start filling up those robots. And then send us all pictures over in our Facebook group where we show all that stuff off. All right. I should leave. As soon as I try, then there's going to be 5 more comments. So if I miss you, I'm sorry. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. This has been amazing, and I really appreciate it. And all you guys rule. And Yep, just hit those things. You know what to do. Which I won't have any more this week because got a crazy week ahead of me. But I'm thinking probably Sunday. I'll be back Sunday, Monday again, but or at least Sunday. But yes. See, I knew it. Great show. Thanks, Jimmy. Thank you for making it great with all these awesome comments. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, you guys have a good rest of your evening. I'll talk to you later. See you guys.